It's the most wonderful time of the year, baby. GenZFanatics presenting to you NFL Week 1 score predictions.
So today we're going to go over the slate of games by the time. EJ will give you half of the 1 o'clock games, and I'll give you half of the 1 o'clock games as well, going on to the 4:30, and then we will both do the Sunday night game together, Cowboys, Giants, and do you want to kick us off there, bud?
I will kick us off as football is kicking off. Man, I am so excited when 12 o'clock rolls, when Sunday morning wakes up. Boy, I ain't going to be able to sleep Saturday night.
I ain't going to be up till like 12, but
Thursday is football, man. We're filming this on Tuesday, so if any injury reports or anything come out, apologize in advance. All right, so to start off, first game, 1 o'clock slate. Bengals at the Browns. I got the Browns defending their home turf, winning 21-27. Now, this total score is 48 points, so it's going to push the over of a 47.5 by half a point. Joe Burrow historically struggles against the Browns, and the Bengals usually get off to slow starts each season, I say. Their first game without Jesse Bates, I think Deshaun Watson, Elijah Moore, Amari Cooper are going to give them trouble, and it's going to be an air raid on that Bengals defense. Then, Texans and Ravens. The Ravens have never lost to the Texans at home. They're all-time 6-0 against the Texans when Houston comes into Baltimore. I have them keeping that streak alive, making it 7-0, and Ravens showing that they're the more dominant team.
All right, so I got the Panthers versus Falcons. I got the Falcons winning 20-27 because Bryce Young quarterback, his first ever NFL game. You look at the other end of the spectrum, Tyler Heineke on the Falcons. He's more experienced, 1. And 2, I think the Falcons defense is going to give Bryce Young a little bit of a hard time. They're not a great defense, but Carolina's O-line also is not that great. So I am looking for a Bryce Young meltdown. However, it's going to be a close game because it's two of the worst teams in the NFL this year, in the worst division in the NFL. But yeah, I think the Panthers will lose by a touchdown, and it'll come down to the last possession. Going on to the 49ers and Steelers. Man, I hate the Steelers. I think that they're going to suck this year, as you guys already know. The 49ers win this game 32-18. Explosive offense, explosive defense. Kenny Pickett is going to struggle versus this 49ers defense. Believe that. They're just too tough to tame. So it's like the 49ers are going to whoop them.
32 points on the Steelers defense.
32 points on the Steelers defense.
All right, you heard it there first.
Kick us off with the 4:25 games.
Well, we got to bounce back real quick because we're so excited and jump the gun. We got one more 1 o'clock game left. The Bucs go to the Vikings. All right? And I got the Bucs losing to the Vikings 21-27. The Vikings' weak defense will keep this game high scoring and will keep the Bucs in the game, but I don't think Baker and company are going to come and march into Skull County and steal the dub, as I got them losing once again. Bucs 21, Vikings 27. Then we have the Jags at Colts. Two totally different off-season buzzes coming from both teams. All I heard was good things about the Jags and their weapons on defense. Bad things about the Colts and their open contract negotiations. It's never good. And I got the Colts winning that game big. 34-14. 20-point gap.
Over the
defending.
Jags?
I'm sorry, did I say Colts winning?
Yeah.
I apologize, y'all. I'm just so excited, and I got my blood. It's football season! The Jags are going to win 34-14. That's why I got you here.
I was going to
say,
man.
The Jags are winning 34-14, defending their division title against the Colts. I'm juiced, man. I'm sweating. I can feel it
All
in
right.
my shirt. My deodorant gonna wear off.
He did his 425 game. Now, I will do my I'm sorry. He's not done yet. Go to your next 425 game.
We're jumping the gun, man. No huddle offense right now.
Go ahead, man.
All right. Rams at Seahawks. The Rams are going to lose this game big, 17-34. It's simple. The pass defense of the Rams was weak last year with Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
And now they don't have Jalen Ramsey, and they're playing JSN, DK Metcalf, and Tyler Lockett, and it's another year for Geno under that offense and regime. Also, the former Seahawk, now Seahawk again, took a 1-year hiatus with the Rams. Bobby Wagner is back playing his former team, the Rams. I think they're more motivated to play, and they're just going to beat the Seahawks. So, once again, I have the Rams losing 17-34 to the Seahawks. Next, one more game I got, Raiders-Broncos. It's a new year and clean slate for the Broncos. The Raiders beat them twice last year, sweeping them in the divisional games. This will be the first step to change in Denver, as they're going to squeak out a win 20-17.
Interesting. So, I also jumped the gun here. I forgot one 1 o'clock game. That's my bad. It's like small print because it's like a game that no one's going to care about. And I'm sorry in advance to our good friend Chrissy. But the Cardinals versus Commanders game, I skipped over by accident. Not really by accident because it's like a game that really no one cares about.
Yeah, no.
Cardinals just don't have it figured out, and they suck. They're going to be terrible this year. Commanders see this as an easy win because, well, they both suck, but Commanders could definitely win this game. I think they're going to win 14-28 because the Cardinals just don't have it figured out, and this is a team that the Commanders could beat. So, I'll give them that. Now to my 425 games, which I was given the Packers and the Bears. I love this game because two teams that hate each other. So for me, Packers win this game 28-21 because the Bears have a weak run defense and the Packers offense this year is going to be run through Aaron Jones completely and AJ Dillon completely.
28-21, no field goals.
28-21, no field goals because
touchdowns.
both kickers suck. Weak run defense for the Bears, as I said, and the Packers do have a pretty good defense. I like the Packers' defense a lot. So, with that being said, Packers beat the Bears by a touchdown. Last possession of the game. I think Justin Fields will struggle with his new receivers and his new O-line. Also, Bears O-line not that good yet. So
Jordan Love owns the Bears.
Jordan Love owns the Bears. His his second career start. So it'll be interesting. All right, going on to the Dolphins and Chargers. This is my Pat's division rival right here. Like that being the Dolphins. I think the Chargers win at home, 35-42. It's going to be an explosive game. Both offenses are really, really explosive. But Herbert gets it done. I mean, Herbert over Tua any day of the week. I still think the Dolphins will give them a really hard time with their offense, but also Chargers' defense isn't that strong, in my opinion. So the Chargers get it done 42-35.
With a game like that, you want fantasy players
You do.
in your lineup.
You do.
40-something, what is that? 35, 40, that's 77 points.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, there's
gonna be
fantasy
explosive
points
game.
to be scored in that game.
So, now, Sunday Night Football. Sour taste in EJ's mouth because this is both his division rivals right here.
I'm going to lose sleep over these guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
it's gonna be
I'm going to kick this one off. I think, so, I hate to say this. Cowboys fans are going to get a real adrenaline rush out of this one, but Cowboys win 33-18. I think the Cowboys defense takes over this game. They have a good run defense. They have a good passing defense with the Giants not having many passing options. And Giants offense won't be able to keep up with the Cowboys offense, I don't think. I think Tony Pollard has a hell of a game. Dak Prescott not going to have a good game. He could throw it to CD a couple times, and, that's it. But I think the run game is going to kill the Giants, with the Giants having a weak run defense. So I think Cowboys destroy the Giants to open up the year.
All right. Our scores are not too far off, as I got it going 27-17 in favor of the Cowboys. I know it hurts me to say it, but I'm being realistic. I think a lot of turnovers in this game. I think you're going to see a lot of turnovers in this game from both offenses. The Cowboys defense was already good. Now has Stephon Gilmore added to that. And
Micah Parsons,
Stephon Gilmore, Trayvon Diggs, they were already good, and now they have Stephon Gilmore, like I was saying. So I think turnovers with Danny Dimes. And turnovers because Dak Prescott is an accident just waiting to happen. So he's going to find a way to turn the ball over, because he turns the ball over like he gets a bonus for it. Then it ultimately comes down to the Cowboys' offense is going to outscore the Giants' offense, and their offense is just a little more fluid, but a lot of turnovers, and I think the defenses will score a good amount of points.
Yep. So, with that being said, there's one game that we did not include in our Sunday takes. That is the Eagles and Patriots. We are doing a separate episode on that one. As you could see, I do not have my Patriots gear on, but we'll be doing a separate episode on that. After this, we are going to give you our fantasy players and our props that we take for these games. So we'll see you guys on the next bit.
Peace.